Hi there, it's another tarot sesh for Sagittarius. I'm the Cannastrologer. My name is Abby, and this is another tarot reading for May 2024. But anytime you're seeing this, if the message resonates, if the title resonates, then there could be messages meant for you. Make sure you watch it all the way to the end. Don't try to force anything or make it fit, but do understand that energies can be crisscrossed, flip-flopped, and or reversed, and that everybody encompasses both masculine and feminine energies within them, so it's just a matter of balance. Okay, Sagittarius. The song that I had on pre-shuffle when I was getting the cards together, it's called Mind on You by George Burge and Kid G, featuring Charlie on a Friday. And one of the, or some of the lyrics are, I've got my mind on you and you in my mind, got you high in my head and your love on my lips. I got my mind on you, I got my mind on you. So it's just like talking about, being smitten with somebody, always having them on your mind, whether you're with them or not. And in some cases, you're no longer with them and you're always thinking about them, or they're thinking about you. Place yourself where you need to go. So let's see how that comes into play. You could just be very smitten with your partner or a person that you love or somebody that you're interested in, or them to you. What do we have for Sagittarius, please, for their higher peace, power, protection, and prosperity for the greater good for Sagittarius? For May 2024, Sagittarius. Oof. Right out the gate. Are you okay? Underneath the deck, we have boat, money or property through an inheritance, winning or windfall. That's dope. Welcome back to all of my returning subscribers. For those of you who watch the channel, you guys know that I've got several strong Sagittarius placements as well. So I always love my Sagittarius readings and my Sagittarius family. What else do we have for Sagittarius, please? May 2024. Ooh. Underneath the deck, shield, you need to defend yourself. Could be some kind of man, you guys got a lot. So did Scorpio. You may want to go watch the Scorpio reading. All right. Okay, so first, before I even get into this, I'm going to preface this by saying, Sagittarius, I know that April was not an easy month. It wasn't easy for any of us, right? It was Mercury retrograde, which deals with communication or miscommunication, transportation, and technology. Exes tend to come back, whether it's platonic, romantic, or even business. You're not supposed to sign new contracts. You're not supposed to get crazy new haircuts or change your style in any kind of dramatic way. Things like that. But, we're coming off of that energy. We're still in the post-shadow, the shadow period for another 2 weeks after it ended on the 24th. And so there's 2 weeks of post-shadow. That takes us into May, right? So the very beginning of May, we start out with frying pan. That's troubles and accusations. So there could be some kind of troubles and accusations. I feel like that's coming off of the miscommunication from the energy of Mercury retrograde. And then we have not unsuccessful plans. So something may fall through, something that you may have been planning. But here's the thing. Then we have goldfish, increase in material wealth or spiritual growth. So you're going to get some kind of a lesson or blessing from whatever's going on. It could even be separate. And then something's going to come in by the month of June, or something has to do with the month of June. And I like that. Okay, so it looks like an angel, right? Then we have lightning. Control your anger or you will be sorry. Sagittarius. We're very fiery energy anyway. So that can be any time. All of these don't have to be necessarily linked together. These could be separate, different instances throughout, your life. But then we have rainbow. The most difficult part of a situation is over. So you're getting through, I feel like, some of the stuff that you were feeling in the very beginning of this and or the month. Wedge. Someone is trying to come between you and a friend or something that you want. I feel like you immediately already know what that is. Wreath. Sorrow over a loss. It could be a loss of anything. It doesn't need to be like a person, right? Or an animal. It could be a business. It could be, a partnership. It can be a company, something like that. Then we have angel, spiritual guidance, protection from harm. So I like that there was an angel in June, and then there's an angel, talking like just overall protection from harm. And June is the month after May, so I feel like you're going to be protected in May and June, right? You're going to be protected overall. And the most difficult part of the situation is over. You're getting an increase in material wealth, so that's good. The main thing is just you trying to control any kind of anger and dealing with somebody that may be trying to be come between you and anything that you're wanting. But you're already going to be past the difficult parts of the situation. Overall, I do see, money or property through inheritance, winning or windfall, and you do need to defend yourself. So you could have to seek out legal advice or something like that. Okay, Sagittarius, what else? Now, for those of you who, and my condolences and ahead of time, if you are losing a loved one or something like that, and you're dealing with an inheritance or a windfall or some kind of property or something like that, that shit can get ugly, but you do have to defend yourself and get representation. But you've got two angels here and a rainbow. And it's funny, the rainbow fell right after the clouds and the lightning, so it's there'll be a thunderstorm that comes through. But then on the other side of that thunderstorm is this rainbow. So that's pretty cool. Yeah. Sagittarius, May 2024. Energy going into the shuffle is the Five of Swords. Yeah, you've got some kind of battle that you're coming up on. You're going to have to go to court or have to appear or have to fight for something. So there'll be something that you'll definitely having to fight for, but I do see it coming in. Okay, so let's get 3 cards and Spirit's advice for Sagittarius, May 2024. Thank you. Manifestation. Okay, warrior energy. Okay. Spirit's advice. Oh. So it's interesting, Sagittarius. And I very strongly now see the control your anger and then, sorrow over a loss. So the first card that fell is the Magician. This is talking about manifestation and manipulating the energy and the circumstances so that it works in your favor, which is something that Sagittarians are really good at. You are. This is Gemini, Virgo energy. But there's something that you're manifesting, something that you really want. and you're fighting for it. This is Knight of Wands energy. This is also Sagittarius energy, you. So the Knight of Wands, I love the Knight of Wands, especially as he or she pertains to business. Wands are all about passion. It can be passion towards a person, whether that's romantic or platonic, or it can be passion towards what you're passionate about, work, career, finance, passion projects, things like that. And, in romance, if you're looking for like a monogamous long-term relationship, this is not your energy. This is more like friends with benefits, in and out energy, here for a fun time, not a long time, right? But when it comes to business, this is your salesperson, marketing, communicator, networker, connector, where they go out there, they get the sale, they come into work, put the star on the board, then they go back out there and they do it again, because they're passionate about what they do. They have the freedom to work how they need to work, and, they just go and do it and get it done because they love their line of work, their career. Now, what's interesting is I see somebody walking away from something. Somebody feels like they need to walk away from something. They may be walking away to find like new work or a new job, or maybe thinking about it in order to seek a 10 of Cups. But Spirit's advice is saying, careful, you could be sorry. And then there's like the sorrow over a loss. So, you do have the angels for spiritual guidance and protection from harm. But Spirit's saying, careful. Because you could have heartbreak. Now here's the thing. Bottom of the deck, we've got the 10 of Cups. Then we have the 2 of Pentacles. This is making a decision between work, career, finance, trying to balance different projects. And then we've got the 4 of Cups, which is being bored over it, dissatisfied, not seeing the bigger picture. And then we have the Death card. The end of something, but it's the rebirth of something else. Transformation. Behind that, 6 of Pentacles, balancing out your money. Now, I could keep on going deeper, but energy always changes. I'd say I'd be very careful about what you may want to be walking away from. Now, you could be walking away from in and out energy. You could be walking away from, bouncing around from project to project and thing to thing. Because, it creates sorrow. You may be walking towards something more stable, something that, gives you more, stability, wholeness, something, where, better for your family or for some type of a family life, if that's what's important to you. I know every Sagittarius is different, right? But it's like it's like you're walking away from heartbreak. You don't want this anymore. But the most difficult part of a situation is going to be over. It's like once it's over, it's over. There's nothing that you can do about it. And it could have to do with family. Maybe like a homestead. Something like that. You may have to walk away for a while to deal with the situation. It could be that as well. But again, you've got an angel that's like watching over you this entire time from June on. And you will be protected. Okay, I talked way too long just on the tarot portion of that. Overall, with the Ten of Cups underneath the deck, like, it's like, I see happiness. That's like happy home, happy life, happy wife, right? Ultimate happiness. It's just like, in order to get to the rainbow, you got to go through the storm, and there's lightning and the rainbow right next to each other, There's unsuccessful plans, but there's also increase in material wealth. It's give and take, yin and yang, right? And unfortunately, in order to get the good, we have to deal with the bad sometimes. But you may have to defend yourself. You may have to hire a lawyer. You may have to get representation. Things like that. Underneath the deck, sacral chakra number 8. So 2024 is an 8 year. 2 plus 0 plus 2 plus 4, that's 8. And if you turn it on its side, that's the infinity symbol. What comes around goes around. It's like the work that you put in the past is coming to fruition now. The work that you do now will come into fruition in the future. You may have a blocked sacral chakra. You may be an 8 life path number. May 8th could be significant for you. But definitely, look up sacral chakra, see what you can do to do work, to help your sacral chakra. Just research it, right? Then we've got number 3, action. Take action on this. And 3 is all about movement, perseverance, discipline, and motivation. It's like somebody dancing, doing belly dancing, and that can help open up your sacral chakra as well. That's like a good exercise to help your sacral. So 3s are all about celebration, waiting for your ships to come in, partnership. It's also about heartbreak. But I feel like to get through any kind of heartbreak or disappointment, dance. Get up, do movement, go take a walk. Movement, perseverance, discipline, motivation. That discipline is keeping yourself motivated to move. Exercise. Maybe this 8 of Cups isn't necessarily walking away from a certain thing, but just walking, moving, walking it out. Walking away from negative feelings towards more fulfilling feelings. 100%. Towards the full moon at the end of the month. Yeah, you're going to have a lot of emotions this month, I feel like. Underneath the deck, we've got Ocean. And it's grace. I feel like you're going to be dealing with something with a lot of grace. If you're going through hardship, you're going to be dealing with it like with a lot of grace. And as I said that, I see 911 on the clock. Now, look up, okay, and then it just switched to 912, but look up 911, angel number 911. It's not as bad as you think. So, but it's like you're going to be dealing with some kind of, or needing to take action on something, but you're going to be, you're going to handle everything with grace, so have no fear. Top of the deck, we've got IQ transformation. Yeah. I think I was saying it earlier, but somewhere in here I felt like, there is a certain amount of transformation. You're moving forward with something, with this Knight of Wands energy. And the Magician, you're manifesting something new, wanting to move forward with it, right? Especially if there's any kind of heartbreak. The 8 of Cups literally is the energy of moving from one thing to the other. Walking away from something, but that means you're walking towards something else. There's parrots right behind the camera. Some of you could have parrots. Maybe they're macaws. I don't know. I'm not a huge bird person, but it's cute. Anyway, transformation. What reading is this? Sagittarius. Okay, so sorry guys. So the transformation is actually Scorpionic energy. You could have Scorpio in your chart. It's right next to Sagittarius. It wouldn't surprise me. But transformation is all about getting rid of what no longer serves you so that you can make room for what, what you can now bring into your life. So there's going to be, you could be walking away from that stagnant energy and bringing in something new. Transforming. It's like Day of the Dead. So that's passed on friends, family, and loved ones. For some of you, and I hate to say it, and I hope, my condolences if it happens, but, some of you could be losing like a loved one, or somebody could be passing on. And it's like this is the action of passing on, and that heartbreak is, losing that one you love. You could be fighting for inheritance or something that happens after that happens. But it's all of the process of transformation, moving from one realm to the next, the life after death and all of that. So it's actually a beautiful process. But I feel like, for those of you like to understand this better, just get more grounded and in tune with your sacral chakra and take action and just movement, discipline, perseverance in your day-to-day actions. Whether or not you're losing anybody, I think that like is still like a good, sacral chakra and the action, taking action on that. So, all right, well, that's what I've got for you for the month of May. Again, to every storm and lightning and all of that, there is the silver lining, a rainbow to the storm. So you've got that here. You've got the angel. It's actually a very beautiful, Ten of Cups. It's a beautiful reading. It's just, you got to weather the storm. So I love you guys so much. As you know, it's Together We Grow. Make sure that you like, share, subscribe. I love sharing this time and energy with you every month and every week. So make sure that you check out all of the readings at the Cannastrologer Tarot here on YouTube. If you're interested in a personal reading, all of my contact information is in the description below this video. And I will see you guys on the flip side. Have a great month. Peace, Sagittarius.